welcome to the Steve Ames Show with guitarist Sandy Renda, pianist Mike Yanuzzi, and my special guests, the EHAIM Klezmer Band. And now on with the show. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm blue. My disposition depends on you. I never mind the rain from the skies if I can see the sun in your eyes. Sometimes I hate you, sometimes I love you, but when I hate you, it's 'cause I love you. That's how I am, so what can I do? I'm happy when I'm with you. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm blue. My disposition depends on you. I never mind the rain from the skies if I can see the sun in your eyes. Sometimes I hate you, sometimes I love you, but when I hate you, it's 'cause I love you. That's how I am, so what can I do? I'm happy when I'm with, so happy when I'm with. I'm happy when I'm with you. Thank you very much. That's Sometimes I'm Happy, written by Irving Caesar and Vincent Yeomans. And right now, here are two musicians who always make us happy with their music. At the guitar, Sandy Renda. And at the keyboard, Mike Yanuzzi. We're opening up our show tonight with songs written by two of Broadway's best. Irving Caesar, who wrote the lyrics, and Vincent Yeomans, who wrote the music. They wrote the opening song, Sometimes I'm Happy, for the Broadway show Hit the Deck. Here's the song they wrote for the Broadway score of No, No, Nanette. Picture you upon my knee, just tea for two and two for tea. Just me for you and you for me alone. Nobody near us to see us or hear us. No friends. We won't have it known that we own a telephone, dear. Day will break and you'll awake and start to bake a sugar cake for me to take for all the boys to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you, a girl for me. Can't you see how happy we would be? Day will break and you'll awake and start to bake a sugar cake for me to take for all the boys to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you and a girl for me. Oh, can't you see how happy we would be? Sandy Renda,
Steve, nice to
Mike
meet you.
Ganuzzi, thank you for helping me celebrate the music and lyrics of Vincent Yeomans and Irving Caesar. By the way, the lyricist Irving Caesar lived to be 101 years old.
Wow.
And I got to meet him when he was in his 90s. He was a very nice man, and we're showing a picture right now on the screen of me with Irving Caesar and his cousin taken in New York City in 1985 at the Roosevelt Hotel. By the way, Mike, did you ever do the show No No Nanette?
No, I've never done the show. Too much dancing for me. But actually, you might know the story. I'm not sure. You know how No No Nanette got financed?
Something to do with baseball.
That's right. Babe Ruth was a champion player for the Boston Red Sox, and the owner at the time, I think his name was Jack Frazee, sold Babe Ruth to the Yankees to get the money to put on No No Nanette, to invest in No No Nanette.
Isn't that something?
Yep.
And I guess he regretted letting Babe Ruth go,
Well,
right?
I think 100,000 Boston fans did.
Right. Although the big show, No No Nanette, was a big hit,
Yes.
so he did make money on the show.
Absolutely.
You know. Talking about shows, Sandy, I understand you and some very talented jazz musicians have been playing at the Trumpets Jazz Club. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a nice room. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. Yeah, I had a good band. Myself on guitar, my friend, upright bass player Gene Moriello, Gabe Mazziola on drums, Nicky Denise on sax, Vinny Cutro on trumpet. And I don't think I forgot the two keyboard players.
Two
Keith,
keyboard players at the
two.
same time?
Yeah, two. One plays like string lines and some bass, and the other plays chords. And it's really a nice big band.
Very
It
good.
was very
so
nice.
what's that? That's about 7 pieces?
I
think so.
Yeah, last time we were there with 5. The first time I think it was 6.
That's very
Yeah,
good. And
yeah,
you
very
get to
good.
do some vocals too?
Yeah, a few, but most of it was just like, straight out really live playing, and that's the greatest.
And mostly the repertoire, jazz instrumentals.
Jazz instrumentals, yep, like Billy's Bounce. I think we did Make 'em Whoopee one time also.
Really?
Don't get around much anymore.
Duke Ellington?
Yep. Sentimental Mood.
Oh, yes.
Oh, gee, there's so many of them I can't.
That's
think of them.
marvelous, Sandy. Now tell us about the number you and Mike are going to do for us tonight.
Well, this song I always liked, and I heard the great guitarist that I actually it took some, not lessons, but I took lessons from the record, if you know what I mean. Tony Mottola was one of my favorites.
Tony Mottola, one of
Yeah,
the great
great.
names in guitar
Great.
playing.
And I heard him do that song. I said, what a beautiful arrangement. And I was going through the book, picking a song for Mike and myself, and I was Dancing on the Ceiling. That's the one Tony Mottola did. I played it through, and I like it, and I think we're going to do it with Sandy and the Wanderers also.
And you're going to do it tonight. And Mike,
Yeah.
who wrote this number?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Richard Rogers?
There you go.
You got it.
Hey, what you said.
Richard
man.
Rogers and Lorenz
Hart.
Hart,
Yeah,
right,
wrote
Rogers and
Dancing
Hart.
on
Those
the
are Rogers and
Ceilings.
Hart.
You know, songs with dancing in the title were very popular at
Yeah.
that time in the 1930s. There was a song called Dancing in the Dark,
Dark, right.
written by Arthur Schwartz. And
Could
there
Have
were,
Danced All Night.
I Could Have Danced All Night,
I
of
Should
course,
Have Danced All Night.
from My Fair Lady. And this was decades before Dancing with the Stars.
Right.
That's
Decades
right.
before that TV show came. So tonight we're going to hear Dancing on the Ceiling,
Dancing on the Ceiling.
played by Sandy Renda and Mike Ganuzzi. Let's hear it for him.
Thank you.
EHAIM Klezmer Band. Please welcome the leader of the EHAIM Klezmer Band, Leon Epstein. Thank you, Leon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Leon, tell us about that song we just heard. What's the name of that?
This is instrumental we called Cry of Israel. And like many Jewish music, it starts with the very slow motion cry, but it always ended on a positive note. And this is what you heard, actually.
Very good. And do you know who wrote that? Who wrote it?
No.
Right, but who did the arrangement?
I did that arrangement.
You did the arrangement.
Yeah.
That was very good. I like
Thanks.
that very much. Now,
Thank
I
you.
understand that this is a new band, the EHAIM Klezmer Band, only recently formed. So tell us about the beginnings of this band.
Well, I also participate in some other big bands as a volunteer. And one of the conductor of the band asked me to write something, for Hanukkah, or Jewish holiday. And I wrote Jewish medley. At the end of the concert, one of the women came to me and she said, "I need your telephone number." I said, I'm sorry, but I have a wife. She said,
I have a
she
wife.
said, no, you didn't understand. I want you to play for one of the plays which I'm participating in. At the beginning, I couldn't understand. I said, "Do you want the entire band?" And it's 35 pieces band. She said, "No, no, 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 no. I want you and another few guys." All of a sudden, I understood that there's a niche for klezmer music. So I sat down and I wrote quite a few pieces of klezmer music, and I start combining the band. And whatever you see today, it's a work of, 3 or 4 months.
Very good. And these are the regular members of the band, the gentlemen that
Yes,
we
they
met
are.
tonight.
Yes, they are.
Very good. So you've already got the 5 musicians and the 1 singer.
Right.
That's very, very good. I'm glad to hear that. And you do the arrangements for all the numbers in the band?
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
terrific. And you're doing a lot of rehearsing and working hard.
Yeah, you have to.
Absolutely. How many numbers in the repertoire of the klezmer band?
Okay. Basically, I wrote approximately 50 pieces of music. But of course, if we're going to play 50 pieces of music, it's going to take, 3, 4, 5 hours. The idea, what we are working right now, and basically we already accomplished this, it's a historical journey of klezmer music. And what we've done, we started from the King David and we finish current days. So I'm explaining, there's a narration, and I'm explaining every song, whatever is we're going to play. And it's not just singing all the time, it's instrumental as well. But I'm explaining why it happens. What historical moment of the Ashkenazi, which is the Jews who went to Eastern Europe. And as a result, this is what separates us from another klezmer band, and we have probably quite
So
a
you
few
can
of
do
them.
an entire program of 1 or 2 hours where you have a big repertoire and you explain the history of the music at the same time.
Absolutely.
That's very interesting. And do you also play for bar mitzvahs and weddings and social functions?
Well, yeah.
We will.
Ah,
You want to
well-
give out your email so people can contact?
Sure. My email address, leps440308@aol.com.
One more time.
leps440308@aol.com.
Very good, Leon. Now tell us about this next number with the vocalist that's coming up.
Okay, this song was very, very popular in Russian folk music. And basically, this song originated after the Second World War. Guy came from the battlefields, and he trying to find his love, which he left before the war. And all of a sudden, he couldn't recognize not any street. He couldn't find his love. And basically, this love song, he's singing about what happened. I couldn't find her. I couldn't find any street. But eventually, of course, everything comes down and it.
Very good. What is
Yeah,
the
he
title of the song?
Yiddish title of the song, Wo ist das Gessele? Where is this street? And this is very, very popular song. Even today in Russian music, everybody knows this song.
Very good. We're looking forward to hearing it, and we're going to hear all the members of the band, including the vocalist, introduce themselves before we hear the song. Thank you very much, and continued success to you, Leon Epstein, and the
Thank you.
EHAIM Klezmer Band.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Howard Brock, and I'm the keyboard player.
Hi, I'm Liam Epstein. I'm clarinet player and leader of the band.
Hi, I'm Boris Polakov, and I'm a singer.
Hi, I'm Eric Gross, and I'm the drummer.
Hi, I'm Paul Sommer, and I'm the trombone player.
Hi, Arkady Krysztal, accordion.
Das Gessele, wie ist die Stieg, Wie's das Mädel, wem hab lieb? Hat is das Gesale, hat is die Stieb. Hat is das Mädel, wem hab lieb? Hat is das Gesale, hat is die Stieb. Hat is das Mädel, wem hab lieb? Wie's das Teichale, wie's die Mil? Wie's das Derfale, wie's die Schil? Ot is das Teichale, ot is die Mil. Ot is das Derfale, ot is die Schil. Ot is das Teichale, ot is die Mil. Ot is das Derfale, ot is die Schil. Rein in dem Stiebel, der Weitig ist Geräusch. Sie hat mir lieb, Gott, das Hulem, das bleibt. Nicht du mehr das Gesale, nicht du mehr die Stieb. Nicht du mehr das Mädel, wem hab lieb. Nicht du mehr das Gesale, nicht du mehr die Stieb. Nicht du mehr das Mädel, wem hab lieb. Nein, nein, nein. Das Gesale, wie's die Stieb, wie's das Mädel, wem hab lieb. Hat is das Gesale, hat is die Stieb. Hat is das Mädel, wem hab lieb. Hat is das Gesale, hat is die Stieb. Hat is das Mädel, wem hab lieb. Lai-la-da, lai-la-da.
Here is my pal, entertainer SPATZ Donovan, with the Voices of the City in a production number taped at the 13th Street Theater in New York City.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot a rocket into space, landed on the moon's face. Hotels, casinos, swimming pools galore, made out of craters that you'll adore. No taxes, guns, or disease. The women glow and they know how to please. Leave your pets at home, they don't allow any fleas. Grab a shuttle to our place. Honeymoon, cruising in flight to a silvery sparkling sight. Gonna pack our bags filled with freedom and dreams. We're dripping to the moon tonight. No dirty water, no filthy air, no sickness have, no Medicare. Got moonbeam pies and moonbeam chops, cooked by solar, they're the tops. We have no clouds or rain, no meteor showers on the weather vane. There are no boundaries, there are no seas. Go anywhere, whenever you please. Honeymoon, cruising in flight to a silvery sparkling sight. Gonna pack our bags filled with freedom and dreams. We're tripping to the moon tonight. Gonna pack our bags filled with freedom and dreams. We're tripping to the moon tonight. Apollo was here and they had a good time. Brought their car and golfed and hung up their sign. Left in a rush at an important date. Stole a few rocks, put them in a crate. So if you go on vacation and you visit a crater, don't visit the south, cause the moon is greater. Make a reservation, it's the modern craze, cause the moon is full every 28 days. Honeymoon, cruising in flight, to a silvery, sparkling sight. Gonna pack our bags filled with freedom and dreams. We're tripping to the moon tonight. We're tripping to the moon, tripping to the moon, tripping to the moon tonight.
We close off our show tonight with the song that Eddie Cantor used to close off his radio and television shows, depending on what night of the week he was on the air. Since the Steve Ames Show is on Tuesday nights, may I say that I'd love to spend each Tuesday with you. I love to spend each Tuesday with you. As friend to friend, I'm sorry it's through. I'm telling you just how I feel. I hope you feel that way too. Let's make a date for next Tuesday night. I'm here to state, will be my delight to sing again, bring again the things you want me to. I love to spend each Tuesday with you. Good night, everybody.